Hey everyone, it's Mark from the Done Right Ranch. Haven't seen you since Biketoberfest. I finally got through that series. But I'm out here today in my garage. I'm going to do a little project out here. I still don't quite have it all back. You can see all this stuff here on the hoist. That's all stuff for the roof. I got a couple tunnel lights and the tunnels that go to them, and there's some stuff out behind the camera too so I don't quite have my garage back yet, but I've been cleaning on it a little bit, and I got a little project I'm going to do out here today. So let's run the intro here, and then I'll come back. We got a little bit to chat about, the horrors of living in Michigan, and a couple other things, and then I want to get to this project. So let's run the intro, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back here, still in my garage. I'm going to take you around here a little bit and just sort of show you the garage and what the mess I've got going on right now. This is a project I'm going to be doing here sometime this winter once I get my garage back. This is for the 96 Glide, and it's the tour pack, the lower fairings in the front. I don't have any hardware or anything on them, so we're going to put these together and get them mounted on the bike. Let me see if I can reach over here. I still have the bike in the bubble. Haven't got it out because I need to get my hoist. I need to get the roof done so I can, get my space freed up. But today, I've got another piece outside, but I've got some pegboard here. And this is the project I'm going to do today. It's white on this side. I got to build a shelf for these coolers. I have 3 of them, and with this rearrangement, I didn't like where I had them, so I want to just make a shelf. Here's my cooler here from Snap-on. They gave me for buying that green toolbox over there. It's full of root beer. I'm not much of a beer drinker, although I'd like to be, but it doesn't work out with my diabetic diet so well. So. And I'm more interested really in not having to shoot up insulin. So anyway, I've got all this steel equipment, and I've actually got more of it. This is the steel combi, which the combo motor's over there, and this is a trimmer, and I've got another one down here on the floor. I don't know. I got this here. I don't know what you call these, hedge trimmer maybe. I call it a swordfish. So, but I wanted to be able to hang all this stuff up. It's been out in the shop the whole time and sitting on a shelf in a pile, pretty similar to this, not quite as disorganized, but so we're going to put up some pegboard here on this wall, and hopefully that will be enough to, get everything hung up there. So anyway, I'm going to let you go for now. I'm going to get some progress done, and I'll probably come back. Like I said, I'm not really going to film myself putting it up there. It's not like this is rocket science, and I'll probably still make mistakes, and I don't want you to see that. So anyway, I'll be back in a while. Hey, I just came in to check on this. I'm out working on the shop, obviously. This is the video, but I bought this thing years ago. It's a Ronco rotisserie and barbecue. This thing's been great, absolutely great. See the chicken in there that's cooking right now. I'm gonna have this for lunch in a little while, or not all of it, but me and Diesel will tear up half of it today and half of it later. So, but this was bought off the TV commercial. I know you older people are going to remember it, but maybe some of you younger, I don't know. Maybe they even still make these. I'm not really sure, but I've had it for, I'm going to say at least 20 years, and probably longer than that. Now that I really think about it, I'll bet I've had this thing for 30 years. It's still in pretty good shape. I've cooked 1 million chickens in it, a couple of my neighbor's cats. No, I'm just teasing about that. But yeah, works pretty good. So I'm going to get back out to my shop project. I got another 45 minutes or so before this is ready. But anyway, if you got one, comment down below. Tell me how much you love it. I know you do if you got one. See ya. Okay, it's the next morning. It's Saturday. It's a little bit cold outside. It's raining. Up in Harrison, I have a friend that I just talked to a little bit ago that's up at his cabin on the weekend, or on this weekend, and they have a foot of snow and it's still snowing. It's that big flake, wet, heavy snow. You know, it's the heart attack snow where people have heart attacks trying to shovel it because it's so heavy. So anyway, here we just got rain, but I finished up my project last night, but I was just kind of tired and I didn't feel like wrapping up the video, and quite honestly I was going to do a few clips along the way, and I kind of got so involved in the project I forgot to do that. So anyway, I did get it all done. But, you know, mainly I'm pretty sure nobody really cares about my hanging steel combi stuff on the wall. But it gave me a reason to do a video and, you know, get on the air here a little bit, let you know I'm still alive and still kicking, and I am getting better and I'm healing. And but I live in Michigan, and we're not what you'd call locked down here, but a lot of our businesses are. Of course, you got to wear a mask everywhere you go. I can go to my local pharmacy and it's closed, curbside only, but I go 2 blocks away to the major store, which is Meyer Thrifty Acres. I don't know if some of you probably heard of it, some of you probably haven't. I don't think it's nationwide, but it's in this tri-state area pretty heavy, in Ohio, Indiana, Michigan, and it may even go beyond that. I don't know, but their pharmacy's wide open, stores wide open, hundreds of people there, but can't walk one person into a local pharmacy. So they're kind of doing the same thing. They're shutting down all the small business and letting the big business thrive. And Michigan's that way, which also means that there's no concerts, there's no car shows, there, you know, all that kind of stuff. And of course, it's about winter now anyway, so a lot of your outdoor stuff is pretty much over with. There's a parade that goes through Lansing, the Silver Bells Parade, and I believe it's already happened, except they did it virtual this year, which I'm not sure how that went off. I didn't watch it. But that's usually a good place to, you know, to go and watch. They have a lot of lights and, you know, lighted floats and kind of cool, but I don't think that's happening again this year. So, but yeah, everything's canceled here, so it's hard to get out and, you know, do some video. And honestly, I'm not a big fan of the winter anyway, so I don't really enjoy being outside in the winter anyhow. But anyway, I'll take you over here and show you the rest of the project here and how I finished it up, and then we'll call her a wrap from there. But like I say, this video is just mainly to get, you know, get the word out that I'm still around. Lacking on a little content. You know, I really like doing the motorcycle stuff, and I do have a few projects I want to do on my bikes that I'm going to film once I get my roof done here and get my garage emptied out of all the roof stuff, and, you know, get my area back where it's not going to be disturbed by every time that the roofer guys show up. You know, they're having to move metal around and different things, and so I just didn't want to spread out on my bike when that was going on. So anyway, let's go over, we'll look at what I finished up, and then I will see you on the next one. Okay, here's my finished product. It goes almost to the ceiling here, but it's handy, you know. I can grab the poles pretty easy with my hand and pull them down. Got my spare chainsaw blades there and rotor tiller. These are the baskets that I went last night and bought from Menards. Big one down here, and then these two. Got some chainsaw oil. I've got 2 more chainsaws out in the garage, and actually I think it's 12 foot long, a big pole saw by Steel also that I'm putting plugs in them, you know, cleaning them up, putting chains on them, and I'll get that stuff up here too once it's done. I'm not sure where I'm going to put it, but basically I took a 4x8 sheet of pegboard. I did cut 16 inches off the end of it so it would fit. Underneath this box right here is my vent from downstairs that goes out the front wall there for the dryer. So I didn't want to build right down on top of it. So if I just remove these few things here, I can lift the lid off if I need to clean that tube out. So anyway, I just put up a few furring strips and then mounted it to the wall. And then I took that extra piece and mounted it there, which it worked out pretty good for. Didn't have quite enough room to put everything on there, so that way I got, you know, enough space, got place for my chains and stuff. So anyway, that's the finished product. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and share and subscribe. You know, if we get a good snowstorm or something coming in, I'll be doing a snowplow video, and I do have some motorcycle videos that I want to do, putting my tour pack back together and some things like that. So, but it is Michigan and it is winter, and we are in the middle of this virus thing, I guess. Even though there's a vaccine coming out, I'm sure they'll still drag it out as long as they can. So anyway, I will see you on the next one. Smart from the Done Right Ranch, signing out. See ya.